After watching this video, I promise you, you'll never reset your NoFap streak ever again. You probably think, oh, that's too good to be true. Well, listen to the video and I'll prove myself right, okay? First of all, I was on NoFap just like you for 4 or 5 years. My story with this is I'd get onto NoFap because I wanted to quit porn. Everyone tells you get onto NoFap. I'd get 1, 2, maybe 3 days in. You know, I've done pretty well so far. The urges haven't been too bad. But I'd wake up on day 3, day 4. Immediately, the urge would be massive. Immediately. Biggest urge I've had in months, okay? I'd resist it. But this urge would not go away until the second I went to bed. Do you think I lasted the whole day? Bearing in mind I was still addicted to porn. I'd done it since I was 13. No, of course it didn't last, right? Maybe lasted half an hour. Then I'd relapse. I'd hate myself. I'd beat myself up for this. So I'd relapse again, because that's what you do. I've done it twice now. I'm on day 0 of NoFap. I've already failed. I'll start again tomorrow. I'll do it again and again and again. This happened over 100 times, literally. I'd go a couple of days in, then the urge would be too strong, then I'd just mess the whole day up, do it 4 times, hate myself, and made 0 progress. That's what happened on NoFap. Probably happened similar to you, and I'll explain why. So step 1, get off NoFap. Get off it. If NoFap worked, you'd have quit. I'd have quit years ago. NoFap doesn't work because you're addicted to porn, right? You've done it 1,000 times. You've done it so much that it's just ingrained in your brain to do it. As part of your daily routine, you know, we sleep at this time, we eat at this time, we watch porn at this time. We've done it that much that our brain has just associated a time of day, maybe in the morning, maybe before bed, to watch porn, which is normal. We've done it 1,000 times. Now to go from that 1 second to just quitting porn cold turkey the next is stupid. People do it because obviously online the videos get the most views, NoFap timeline, all that shit, and people just want to quit in 2 weeks. But you've had this addiction for years, okay? So it's not going to take that long, okay? You'll never quit with NoFap. With my system, you might quit in 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, but it's a whole lot better than being addicted forever. I'm just telling you the truth. You can't quit in 2 weeks. You can't go from being completely addicted to never watching it again. It's stupid. Stop trying to rush it because that's the way you'll just never make progress. So get off NoFap. I'll tell you what to do, but quickly, there's no pressure. But the link below is my porn quitting course. Just all the best tips I could give you in order to quit. The price will go up soon, so if you're interested, check it out now. So what did we do? Get onto my system that I came up with that I'll give you for free called NoFap. Now NoFap is just how it sounds. This week, just fap less than you did last week. If you watch porn, I don't care how many times, 10 times last week, the common advice online would be to go to 0. But everyone else online is still addicted to porn. Crazy. You did it 10 times last week. My advice, do it 8 times this week. 6 next week. No, 3 the week after that. 1 the week after that. Oh, cool, you're doing it once a week now. A couple of months ago, you were doing it, I don't know, once a day, twice a day. Now you're doing it once a week. Wow, that was easy. You could have still been struggling on NoFap, because that works, doesn't it? But no, you just followed my advice. You just gradually reduce how much you watch porn, and it worked. Because you can still watch porn, you're just doing it slightly less. You're getting benefits each week, because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. Right? You're not going to be the most confident person by week 1, but I don't know, you'd be 5% more confident, 5% less anxiety, you'll have 5% more testosterone, which will lead to motivation, more energy, more desire for life. You'll like yourself more. And when you feel these benefits, you don't give up. And finally, after years of no progress, after week 1, you make progress towards quitting porn, which feels great. Imagine being on a training plan in the gym and making 0 progress for a year. You change the training plan and within 1 or 2 weeks you made more progress. You'd feel great. You won't think, okay, this is a good training plan, but I'm going to go back to the other one that doesn't work. No, that's retarded. You stay on the one you're on because it works. You're going to feel the same way with less-fap. You're quitting porn, getting benefits, all while still watching porn. It sounds too good to be true, but please try it. I quit at 19. Most guys who quit at 30, 40, just because they're too busy. I quit using my tips, even though I still wanted to watch porn. At 19, obviously I did. I quit using this. So please just take this advice. Forget about NoFap. Get onto less-fap. And I'll give you one more analogy. We're on less-fap. We're just watching it less and less each week. With the imagine a skinny guy in the gym. Okay, it's his first day. If he went to the heaviest weight and started lifting that, you'd look at him like, what are you doing? You just got here. I can barely lift that. I've been here for 5 years. Go to the lightweights. What are you doing? That's obvious, right? And each week you'd increase the weight because you'd get progressively stronger. It's the same with you. You're addicted to porn. You're doing it every day. Why are you going on to NoFap? Completely cutting out completely. respectfully, and to myself, we are both retarded for doing that, okay? We just listened to these dickheads online who told us that was the way, but guess what? It's not, right? So just be the kid in the gym who goes on the lightest, then next week he increases the weight by that much, and the week after that. And by a year's time, it won't even take that long for you, but in the gym, a year's time, he'll be lifting, not the heaviest weight, but he'll be lifting a lot more weight, because his weight progression looks like that. Not like that, because he can't lift the heaviest weight. Your porn progression will look like that. That's how you quit. One more tip I'll give you for free, because I want to help you. Improve your mental health, right? You've heard this before, here we go, gay, whatever. Who watches porn? Is it the happy, confident, social, charismatic guy? Or is it the sad, lonely, depressed guy? Obviously this guy. This guy may watch porn once a month. This guy watches it, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 times a day. He's the one that will get addicted. Why? Because when do we watch porn? We watch porn when we're sad, we're lonely, we're depressed. If a girl rejects us and we start beating ourselves up, oh, it's because we're ugly, she won't want me, I'll never find love. We're going to turn to porn, aren't we? If we're sad because something bad's happened, our body wants us to do something to make us feel not sad. So we turn to video games, junk food, and porn. But if we're already sad, confident in ourselves, social, charismatic, and a girl rejects us, we're like, all right, cool, there's plenty of them, whatever. And we've got goals, we've got shit to do, we're like, all right, I'll just go to the gym, that makes me feel good. Instead of turning to porn, we don't, because we've got healthy brains. But the people, possibly you, definitely me in the past, when you're just sad, you're lonely, you're depressed, you turn to porn to make yourself feel good. So what if we just improved our mental health, which is easy, and the need for porn just disappears because we're happy. When we're happy, we don't watch porn. We may watch it once a month, like I said, but is that an addiction? It's better than 3 times a day. So how do we improve our mental health? Number 1, exercise. Just simply, we're human beings. I'd recommend weightlifting, exercise every single day. Number 2, meditate. Meditation is just focusing on the breath. You're breathing in and out and focusing as hard as you can on the breath. Throughout this, you're going to get random thoughts. That's the point. People think they've failed. Oh, I tried meditating, but I couldn't concentrate. That's the point. You're supposed to think of something else, some girl, some guy, whatever. Then bring your focus back to the breath. That's like one level up in meditation. You know, if you don't expect to meditate and just focus on the breath for the complete 5-10 minutes. If you're a monk, then yeah, but you're not a monk. I've been meditating for years, but I still struggle, right? Focus on the breath. Half a second later, you might get a thought. Attention back to the breath. Another second later, attention back to the breath. That's the skill of meditation. This just makes you more mindful and more present. What that practically means is there's no thoughts in your brain. When there's no thoughts in your brain, you've not got the dickhead monkey brain inside of you beating yourself up. We all know the voice. Saying we're not good enough, saying we're a loser. Meditate enough and it's not there. Because nothing's there, in fact. Meditation also helps you have positive thoughts in your head. So on the odd time you do get a thought in your head, it's positive. That girl probably will like me, or, you know, I'm good enough to lift that weight. Whatever it is, that's what meditation does for you. And when you're happier like that, anxiety and depression go down, the need for porn goes down. The last thing I'll tell you for mental health is gratitude journal. It sounds gay, but it works. Just write down one thing you're grateful for. Why is that gay anyway? People would say it's gay. In the past, I'd have said, oh, that's a bit gay. Why not? Just write down something you're grateful for. Because we always look on Instagram at these guys who've showing their highlights, the girls, the cars, money, and we're thinking, well, why don't we have that? Do the opposite. Think of people that don't have what you have. People in war-torn countries who don't have a mum, cars, house, a bed, arms and legs, the hearing, the deaf, whatever. All these things we take for granted every day. Imagine if you woke up and you had one leg. Be pretty shit, right? Now come back to reality. And oh, you got 2 legs. So there's always something to be grateful for. This obviously just makes you happier because you're grateful when you write it down. Throughout the day, you just can be more grateful because your brain's just going to pick up on things. Once you do this practice, your brain will pick up on things to be grateful for. That's just how your mind changes and you can be happier. There's also a study that showed when you're grateful, you can't be anxious. You can find the study. I'm not a nerd, so I'm not going to cite it for you. If you want to believe me, you can. That's just the truth. Try it, be grateful, once the anxiety go away. That's how you improve your mental health. Combine that with less FAP. Never even speak of NoFap again because it's shit. You'll never reset your NoFap streak again. You'll quit porn faster than you can believe, and I really hope this did help. Follow this advice and it will, so subscribe if it did, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but the link under this video is my paid porn quitting course. When you feel like you trust me enough, and if you feel like my free advice has helped you change your life in any way, check that out right now.